Hey beautiful people, today we're going to be watching a video of this woman on her first date refused to get out the car because her date took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
What would be your reaction to a guy bringing you to the Cheesecake Factory for your first date? I have not seen this video, so we're gonna watch it together for the first time, but I'm curious to know your guys' opinion on this. Just off the cuff, based off that information alone, I don't see what the big deal is going to Cheesecake Factory for your first date, but I'm very curious to see her train of thought. Let's jump right in. First and foremost, it says first date, she refused to get out of the car because he took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Woo.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
She already got her mind made up. Okay, so this is literally like the first second, I know. But did you not have this conversation prior to the date? Or did you not let your expectations be known, right? Because I feel like when you're at the dating, well, whether you're at the dating phase or just talking, like, I'm assuming they met, like, let's say, on a dating app, then you'll be like, oh, like, you know, I like to go to Benihana's. I don't know. She probably don't even like Benihana's for the first date. But I think you should establish like what you're into, right? Because you're on your first date. He doesn't know, right? He probably thinking he's doing big. He's probably like, it's better than McDonald's. So let's continue. All I'm saying is we're 23 seconds into the clip and she already got her mind made up. So let's continue.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, and?
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
Okay.
What's the problem with that?
Right.
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
Right.
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
That's actually a good point. If she's voicing her opinion to the camera before him, that shows lack of communication for me. Like, let's talk about it. I like it that he did that, but let's continue.
Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
I'm getting triggered.
Okay. So
Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So
Okay.
you're courting her, right?
First of all, I'm getting a little upset now that I'm noticing she is talking to the camera versus him. Like, she's not even acknowledging him. She's talking to him through the camera, which to me it's a bit disrespectful. And another thing, I think for a first date you should not take anyone out to an extravagant restaurant because you don't know how these dates are going to end up. Now imagine that you take every single woman you date into these extravagant, expensive restaurants. That's just not realistic, because what if the date doesn't go as planned? What if they don't like you? What if you don't like them? All I'm saying is you should at least like wait till a few dates in if you want to impress. But for the first date, you don't go to chain restaurants, girl. Bye. Off the strength of because you're pretty. That's her whole defense is, oh, I'm pretty. I go to non-chain restaurants. That doesn't make sense.
You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have.
Treat you like a gentleman. Wait, did he just say that?
Been pretty
And then-
nice, but, I mean,
Did he just say that?
I,
Treat you
on
like
the
a
other hand,
gentleman. He
have
means like
certain
a lady, but that's
expectations
fine.
for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative. And at least
Let me guess. Her thing is to look pretty. I look pretty. Watch. I could taste it.
you know,
Okay.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm.
Not getting out the car.
Like that, or hold my hand, or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your...
Wait. He wants, I guess, some affection in terms of touching. Like, hey, touch my arm, touch my hand, hold my hand. And she's saying it's too early for that. But it's not too early. I'm getting triggered. But it's not too early for him to take you to a chain restaurant? That doesn't make sense to me. I hope he says that.
Well, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
I told you. It's
Right.
about looking pretty.
Yes,
fine.
there's a lot wrong with the cheesecake.
You know, it means nothing if you look pretty with a nasty personality. Like, let's be honest, and ungrateful. I understand that she has standards, but I also think she should be more open to other ways. You know what I mean? So even though her standard is, oh, high eloquence, whatever, it should have been established before this day.
Okay, well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m.
Wait, can she stop talking to the camera before she talk to him, sis? At least do this. At least do this. This is him. Yeah. That's not gonna work for me. She's like looking at herself. Yeah. Take me there. Take me there.
Even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
I understand.
For an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
Now she's...
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying...
Now she's so sweet.
I'm thinking,
she's so sweet.
Okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing. Which I'm still...
Do I have to say anything? I literally just said that. I'm glad he took the words right out of my mouth.
willing to do. I would have been.
Well said, sir.
But...
Well said.
If we're late... I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
Late is late, sis.
And I specifically
Yes,
said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. And waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, the equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Wait. I was just gonna pause it 2 seconds before she just said this, but I was just gonna say she was gonna say, wait, look at me. I cannot be caught dead in the Cheesecake Factory on my first date with you. I cannot be caught in a chain restaurant. Look at me. $1 million.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Exactly. That's my whole motto. If you guys can't agree on something so small, I can imagine the larger problem she's gonna cause in the future. And he's being very reasonable throughout this whole thing. I love how he's like, listen, we're just not compatible, because I think that's just the bottom line.
So you just want to call it a night?
Girl, you calling it a night?
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
Yeah, McDonald's.
Ladies, can you believe this?
McDonald's.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
Good. And you still
if I don't feel
this
respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well,
take yourself.
I mean, you're really serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean,
exactly. She wouldn't be caught alive in there. She said. She said it herself. So why you mad he's leaving? You thought he was on a bed.
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative.
Oh, wait. So he was going to take her to that place originally, not a food chain, but she was late. So the reservation got canceled. And so he took her to the Cheesecake Factory to continue a date. Oh, she really looks stupid.
You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise.
Compromise?
Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
So, yes, King.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
Yes, that's the best bet. I give it to him.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do.
She mad. And she filmed this whole time. That's what you worry about? Is getting this on camera for TikTok?
I understand where you're coming from.
But you mad. At the end of the day, listen. First dates, low expectations, just have a good time. The purpose of the date is not to get a free expensive meal or for him to prove your value, what you think you're worth. At the end of the day, a first date is just to get to know each other, right? Let's see if we're compatible. Let's see if we are alike. Let's see if we enjoy each other's time. And as time progresses, then he can wow you to keep you. You know what I mean? I'm all for the wowing. But this girl's out of pocket. What you guys think? Comment below. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye.